Hey everybody, it's Karen from Waterfall Acrylics. Welcome back to my fluid art channel. This is the place where I goof around all by myself, talk to myself in my studio where no one is listening, and try to make something pretty. Lately, I have been on this kick with extreme tilting, like that guy, and promised myself whatever I did today, I wouldn't do that because I really, really want to. I'm on that kick. But I want to use like pretty summery colors, something happy, and try not to tilt so much. That's the plan. Let's see what happens. Let me get you down. All right, guys, I just opened up a new can of PPG MultiPro, and when I was prying the lid off, I noticed dents in the can. So now I'm scared that someone had this mixed and then, returned it. The lid was dusty, which is, to me, always a good sign. But let me see. Whoa. Holy moly. Are you guys okay? I'm just going to let that in the video. Are you guys okay? Yeah, I'm good. My thing came crashing down. I need to reset it up. Or does it go this way? I'll be right back. Okay, all set up again. That scared the bejesus out of me. Gee, I've never had that happen before. I've had all kinds of calamities. That was a new one. All right, got my PPG down. I was talking about it looked like the can had been opened, but I gotta say, I'm not seeing any micro bubbles at all. So that makes me happy. Hopefully there's not too much of a glare. So far so good. Let me move my paint out of the way. I just want to make something summer happy. That's the goal today. And I have been taking some traditional brush acrylics classes. And one thing I've noticed in my classes that I'm just going to talk about, because I think it can be applied to fluid art, is nobody uses black to make shadows in their art at all. So I was talking to the teacher about it, and I'm like, yeah, like it can be really stark, but sometimes it also makes everything pop. And she was like, well, there's no really right or wrong, but in traditional art, painting, we tend not to. We'll use darker colors to substitute, like a really dark green or a really dark, burnt sienna or something like that. So I'm kind of been taking that to heart. So I'm going to show you my cell activator color first. And I'm going to get away from using black as a CA and just use a really dark color instead. So this is my cell activator today. This is Amsterdam's Kaput Mortem mixed with like a speck, like the size of my pinky nail, of lamp black. And I got this really, really deep eggplant color. So I'm going to start following that, we'll call it a guideline, in my fluid art, and steer away a bit from black as a CA. Just checking my colors real quick before we go. Quite chilly in my studio. They have it's been like 100 degrees here, so they have the AC cranked up pretty high, and so my paints have been thickening up really quickly. All right, I think I'm ready to go. Thinking about my order. We're going to start with a bright happy color. Let's go. This is Quinacridone Magenta from Golden. This is an 18 by 24 Da Vinci Pro panel. So it's cradled wood. It's a really nice substrate. So there's a lot of Quin Magenta. Let's put this little piggy. This is a bright pink. This is Afterglow. And then let's go darker for a second. This is this little piggy in Zeus. One more piggy. This is Mango. And then I'm going to do some iridescent gold bright by Golden. I don't like how close that is to the Mango, but should put a color in between. Let's do this. Let's add a little more of the magenta. A little more Zeus. Mango. And stop there. And we'll stop there and we'll try out this Kaput Mortem black combo as a cell activator. We're just blooming today. I'm going to try not to do any severe tilting or anything like that. But I had it in my mind though to really blow hard in the middle, to have negative space in the middle. Not sure I'm going to be able to accomplish that, but we'll give it a go. Lots of CA today. Cool air high fan. I resisted temptation of blowing out my hard edges, so I decided to leave them. But the entire time I was blowing this out, I was thinking, like I did, I have a big divot in the middle here, so it sort of kind of worked. But I was completely taken with the watercolor effect from these colors. I think having Kaput Mortem, like it's dark enough, but I probably shouldn't have put the Quin Magenta so close to the top, because it kept the combination of the two kind of overtook each other. They're like in competition. But I love these. This is pretty. So I'm going to leave this be, which is hard for me. And my my puppy pads are trying to stick up. Hold on a second. Reorganize. Or let me put something there. I think I'm going to let this be. Do I have clearance? Yeah. Let's give this a spin. Oh my goodness, these colors. The only part I don't like is like right there. The rest of this, glorious. Oops. corners. Let me stop and stare. Gosh, I want to tilt. I don't like the middle. I love everything else. I love this whole thing here. This is all, the Zeus is blinging out. I don't like my wiggle here. This is still, has a divot. I think you guys are going to be like, leave it alone. I mean, this is gorgeous. What to do, what to do. I think I'm going to leave it. And like there's like a little skinny band of white here, and then it goes into gold cells. I think I'm going to glaze gold cells right through here, and then I'll be happy with it. So that'll happen once this is dry. So we're just going to keep going. Just need to get to 2 corners. I mean, could do that there. Help this out right here. Give that a push there. Let's give it a good spin. One corner, 2, 3, 4. Let me stop this. Yeah, this is super pretty. Oh, I missed a corner. Let me just grab some paint from the bottom. One little corner right there. And okay, full confession. I did want summer colors, but I also picked these colors because I have an ampersand floater frame that's gonna look amazing. So I was like, what matches the frame? Those are the colors I'm gonna use. I do like the hard lines at the top of this. I'm seeing if there's anything I want to take out or do. I'm not real happy. You know me, I gotta find something to pick on. I'm not real happy with like this little wiggle line. Kind of bugs me. I think I live with it. I think I'm being ultra picky. I'm saying ta-da. That was a quick one today. Happy about that. Me and Chloe are gonna go grab our golden fin and take them for a bath. So that should be pretty fun and interesting. Anyway, stay tuned for the dry results, and I'll see you in a sec. Hey guys, I'm back with the dry results. I have it on an angle just to try to get some of the glow from my overhead lights to pick up the pigments. It's very glowy. I'll show you some of my favorite bits. This is the floater frame I was talking about. It's an ampersand floater frame. The color is walnut, and I just thought these colors will look amazing, and I think it complements the painting really well. I kind of love, even though it's supposed to be like, you know, a reminder of a petal, this whole part here, I just see a giant stone face from whatever island that is that left my head, where those big stone heads are. Do you know what I'm talking about? That's what that reminds me of. The middle is really bright and happy. You can see a little bit of the bling. I really like how this part feathered out. I thought that was really interesting. And this whole stuff up here too. This is the cell activator color. Love it, love it, love it. And I like it because even if you're looking for some black, it still looks quite dark, particularly there in the middle. And then the bottom, it's just so ethereal and dreamy and really pretty. So yeah, I'm debating whether or not to resin this because that is wood. So it would be fairly easy. I think I will. There's not that much white. And we'll see how that turns out. I love this color palette so much. I have all the colors left over, so I'm going to go again. You might see 2 or 3 more with this palette for sure. So until next week when we do it all over, hopefully without any calamities, please like, please share the video. That really helps me out. Leave me a comment, positive or negative, whatever you want to say. I'm all ears. And until then, you guys be well. Peace out.